name is Jaime and I'm going to share some information with you about animal cruelty. How many of you guys know about animal cruelty and everything? Okay. So I'm going to share some facts to start out with, and I'm warning you, some of these might be hard to hear. They're not anything bad, but they're pretty difficult to hear. So the first one. So puppy mills are large-scale commercial dog breeding operations that put greater priority on profits than the health and well-being of the puppies. Many of the dogs are plagued with illnesses and infirmaries like kidney or heart disease as a result of the poor conditions they're kept in. And this is a picture of a puppy mill. So they are breeded and then they are put in cages and they are grown. So the next one is about greyhounds, and each year thousands of young and healthy greyhounds are killed because of the lack of racing potential. Also, if they're injured, they are killed that way too because they can no longer race. So the picture at the bottom is of a greyhound that was rescued because he actually lost an arm. So they rescued him from being killed because he can't race anymore, so they're just going to kill him off. The next one is about dog fighting, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know about. So dog fighting became prevalent in the U.S. after the Civil War, with professional pits proliferating in the 1860s and was a source of entertainment for police officers and firemen. And then today they're in suburban, urban areas, and dogs used for fighting are chained, taunted, and starved to trigger extreme survival instincts and encourage aggressiveness. And then the last one, which is kind of hard to hear, dogs that lose fights or refuse to fight are often abandoned, tortured, set on fire, electrocuted, shot, drowned, or beaten to death. So it is estimated that there are 900 to 2,000 new cases every year of hoarding in the U.S., with 250,000 animals falling victim, which I know someone that hoarded cats, and we went to go rescue cats from her, and we found dead cats all over her trailer. So when you have a hoard like this, most of the time animals will be dying, and you won't even realize it. So over 100 million animals, mice, rats, dogs, cats, rabbits, birds, monkeys, among others, are killed in U.S. laboratories for chemical, drug, food, and cosmetic testing every year, which I know we as women love makeup. Well, makeup is tested on dogs, and if it's harmful, it'll kill them. The next one, which also is hard to hear, alligators on farms may be beaten with hammers and axes, sometimes remaining conscious and in pain for 2 hours after they skin them. Along with that, snakes and lizards are skinned alive because of the belief that the flaying makes leather more supple. Tens of thousands of horses from the United States are slaughtered every year to be used for horse meat in Europe and in Asia. This one also is hard to hear. So horrifying killing methods are used to get pelts off of animals. And for larger animals, which sadly includes dogs, they have rods or they have wires that are forced into their mouth or in their anus, and it's to electrocute them. So trained dogs, while unfortunately legal in most areas, is one of the cruelest punishments imaginable for social animals. And 4 to 5 million animals die in shelters every year. So this is a picture of animals who are neglected, and neglect and abandonment are the most common forms of companion animal abuse in the United States. And all of these facts were taken from emptyallcages.com and dosomething.org. So next, I want to teach you, well, now that you know about animal cruelty, I want to show you what it's like for animal shelters. But first, you guys all heard me talk about my dog for my personal object speech, so I actually want to introduce to him now. This is Cody.
Hi, Cody.
Alright, so he might be a little crazy until he gets used to everyone. But Cody was actually not rescued from an animal shelter, but he was rescued from an animal house. So it was kind of like a pet store. But the thing about this pet store was Cody came from a puppy mill. So you can see that he has, he's kind of psychotic for dogs. So you laugh, but he has separation anxiety, which I'm afraid to do this, but Cody, bye Cody, bye. So he gets extremely depressed when you leave him, and then when you come back he gets really happy. But he actually goes into a state of depression, and it gets worse when I leave to come here, to leave from school. He will actually just like lay down on the ground, the ears go down, he gives you a puppy dog face and everything, but he gets depressed, and it's really bad. And this was all from being in a puppy mill. That's a sign of neglection that he showed. He also had worms and fleas, and he was just kind of in a bad state. Well, he didn't seem like it because he was well fed. When we brought him home, that's when we started to see it. And we tried to take him to obedience school, which didn't work. He failed because he wasn't capable of being trained. And we got to train him, but it took quite a while. So now he's finally starting to behave. Okay, so now that you know a little about Cody and puppy mills, I also want to share about ASPCA. Who knows what ASPCA is? Okay, so you guys know that they save animals and everything, right? Well, they don't. They do, but the CEO of the company is very, very rich. So all that money...
No, there's two.
all the animals that, you pay $18 a month, which is 60 cents a day, which I will show you a little clip of one of the videos now, which I'm sure you have seen. I won't torture you with the entire thing.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLaughlin. Will you be an angel for a helpless animal? Every day, innocent animals are abused, beaten, and neglected, and they're crying out for help. Please, call the number on your screen and join the BC SPCA with a monthly gift right now. For just $18 a month, only 60 cents.
So that one is actually the ASPCA of... I lost it. Okay, so Sarah McLaughlin works for ASPCA, which I actually couldn't find the commercial for ASPCA, so that was BC SPCA. Same exact thing. About the animals and stuff, they do not really rescue them. They take animals off the street of New York and New Jersey and some parts of Pennsylvania, but they take care of them and give them their shots. However, they don't have records for it. So when they send them to other animal shelters, the animal shelters end up